Hey guys, welcome back to one more episode of Mentor Talk with me, Kashyap, Karnala. And now, yesterday in the previous episode, we spoke about not to be nice. Now, continuing in the same line of thought, now I met a startup today, uh, and this startup, although they are independent, now they were not able to make a decision on their own. They were not able to make a decision because there was somebody who was influencing their decisions. Now, why I'm saying this is because now in all our lives now we believe we want to blame on somebody for our situations, and we say, okay, that person, that her, she, whatnot, right? We blame it on somebody, that imaginary somebody who is controlling the decisions of the startup. And that's where so I was talking to the startup that it's the running the startup is more of a mindset issue. Now that's where uh, you know we need to be okay to let go of our own school system mindset. So as I spoke yesterday, now we in the school system, what happens is, oh, I don't want to make a mistake. What will people think? What will happen? What will happen? Now with that mindset, guess what? Now that startup it will be finding very difficult to go to the next level, right? So now talking about again the whole game, as I've been learning myself and as I've been observing in people, is all about the mindset. There are a lot of different startups with different types of mindsets, which makes the difference eventually, right? So now moving on, now one more thing is, now I also meet a lot of startups who are primarily, they have an idea and they just want to raise capital just because they have an idea. In my view, I think they need to understand. They want to see from the point of view of investors. Now, what would an investor look at? Now, if you had, let's say, 10 crore rupees in your pocket, and if you had to invest in a startup, what would you be looking at? Would you just put on money on the idea? Maybe not, right? So you want to look at so many details about risks that are involved. What is the competition about? What is happening in the industry? So you want to look at all the factors from the point of the investor, and you can create your pitch deck. And if you have that, and you want to also execute, not just because I don't know if anybody is anymore investing just because somebody has an idea. Yes, unless you have a good credibility, or if you have exited from a different previous startup, or if you come from a industry background, maybe that is one reason where you might be able to raise investment. But just because you have an idea, maybe possibly coming out of college, and just because you have an idea, that doesn't mean that you will get investment. So, and also the name of the game is not about running the startup just to raise investment, right? So that doesn't work at all, because now why you need to understand why you need to raise investment as well. Because now a startup will, anyway, if you look at any startup who has raised investment, it is because it showed possibility that it is already doing, and they were able to extrapolate that into the future. So you want to also create that kind of a story where you want to show that, okay, this momentum can continue, this is where I'm growing. You are only raising investment to grow your startup. So people want to put money where they can see growth. Now like any investor is looking at cost benefit. Now, if I put money here, what are my costs, what are my risks, versus me putting money in, let's say, in real estate. So you want to make that decision as easy as possible. So you want to structure your pitch deck to make it, the communication is the key as well here. You want to make it so simple that even a 7th grader can understand. So simple you want to make it. And so it's all coming down to that. If you are able to communicate the value, if you're able to capture the unique selling point, proposition, and about the team, end of the day, people are putting money not on the idea, people are putting money on the person. So saying that, I want to end now. Again, I want to recap about what all I shared in this episode. Now it's you have to own 100% responsibility for your startup, and there's no third person who will influence your future. It is all about you, and you make the decisions. There's not somebody. If you are the CEO of a company, you are the CEO of the company, and you are the CEO yourself. That's how you want to claim claim your startup. And number two, the name of the game is not about just raising money just for the sake of it. You want to show that solid reason why you want uh, investment. Yes, there are possibilities that there are many other channels where you can raise investment, but when it comes to investors, they're very careful about where they want to put money. So you want to create that story, that unique proposition where you can show them that they can their money can multiply. You want to be responsible. As I said, responsibility starts with you, first one. And once you are able to take care of your startup as a CEO, and then when you are raising money, you're also more responsible to make sure that that money is safe, and it'll help you to grow, right? So saying that, I in this episode, if you have any questions. So as you see now, I'm coming live to you from 91 Stream Board, and so this is where we screen startups. And if you know a startup, or if you're a startup who are watching this, and if you want to pitch with us, feel free to talk to us. Leave a comment below or personal message me, and I'll be happy to get in touch with you. So saying that, I end this episode. Until next time, have fun and take care.